Please repeat after me the words with which you pledge your love to Jennifer. Jennifer, I promise to be your lover, companion, and friend.
Jennifer, I promise to be your lover, companion, and friend.
Your partner in parenthood.
Your partner in parenthood.
Your ally in conflict.
Your ally in conflict.
Your greatest fan.
Your greatest fan.
And your toughest adversary.
Your
Your comrade in adventure.
Your comrade in adventure.
Your student and your teacher.
Your student and teacher.
Your consolation in disappointment.
Your consolation, disappointment.
Your accomplice in mischief.
Your accomplice in mischief.
And your strength when you need me.
And your strength.
I promise this now and forever.
I promise this now and forever.
Congratulations, and you make
Jennifer and I were in a animal surgery class at Brown. I had seen The Cure the week before, and then she found out that I went and said that she wanted to go see him. So I found tickets.
There was always something, like, we were supposed to be just friends. There was always something more than that. There was that, like, if I brushed up against him, that, like, electric thing.
Coming back,
We ended up hanging out on the green at Brown.
I think it was a hot summer night. One thing led to another, and
That's when we first kissed, and it was, that was definitely then more than just friends. It's how we were together that made me love him.
Jennifer makes me feel proud to be her husband, proud to be with her. She's so smart.
I'm so proud of what he's done, and think he's incredibly smart, and he handles people really well.
I like hearing her talk. I like hearing what she has to say. Yeah, she's just awesome.
He's like a better dad than I ever could have, expected him to be. And, you don't know, you're pregnant for 9 months, and not that I had any doubt about it, but, he's an awesome dad. He was, he's so, I can remember when you guys were born, and just like the look on his face and everything, and of course the dogs and everything else. That's where I see him feeling more, right? I don't know. So.
I don't know. I love everything about her. There's nothing that I don't love.
We've grown together. We haven't grown apart. We've grown into who we are together. And I can't imagine not being together.
Any hour that we're not at work, we spend together. I mean, if we're either sleeping, or we're eating, or we're going and doing something. So if any of us have to go anywhere, we go together. Of course, we do yard sailing every Saturday morning.
I think my favorite things to find at yard sales are just kind of things that seem mundane, everyday things, but from a time when, probably before I was born, or maybe when I was little. There are things that are about people's lives, and they saved it for, decades. And it's about their son that was in the war, or a baby that died, and they get, a postcard from someone, and you see that, that's crazy. It was recorded in a day book, 1910, and it's like Spot killed by car, and you think, how many cars were on the road in 1910? And Spot, it's like the quintessential dog, and how sad you'd be, they were sad then, and we're sad now when things like that happen. When I'm looking at these things, I think about how it relates to the way we live now. I feel like we're building everything together, our lives, our house, all of that. We've crafted out of life what we wanted to. We're comfortable with who we are together. We just share life.
Yeah, I think we're we're perfect together.
Now it's like I just have no doubt that I love him and he loves me, and that, like, so when you have the little, like, bumps and, all of that sort of stuff, it's like it's nothing. It doesn't mean anything because you have total security in the way things are.
In Providence. It was an old house, okay, and the boards on the door, like when it got, I guess,
No, it was the keyhole.
I thought it was the board. I thought there was a crack in the door.
No, you could look in the keyhole.
Anyway, she would peek on me in the bathroom, and I don't like that. I like total locked in.
The mirror.
Silence.
It sounds creepier than it was. So the mirror, So if you looked in, I'd see him in profile looking in the bathroom mirror. Do you know what he does in the bathroom mirror? He makes faces at himself. So he's like, So it wasn't like I was like watching him in the bathroom.
Look, we didn't have a lot when I was growing up. We had to entertain ourselves.
Yeah,
okay?
right. Yeah.
Then the other thing she used to do, which if you want to talk about,
I don't do it
angry,
anymore.
You're in the shower, suddenly a cold glass of water comes over the top.
Oh.